Once you start working on the field, you will start hearing so many times the word project. What's a project? Pretty much it's a simple thing. It is a time limited with a beginning and an end activity in which you achieve certain goals. Those goals can be given to you by the financing body, or those goals can be decided by you based on your decision and of course flexibility with the funds that you have. Once you start working with projects, then some key elements in a project is time, people, resources, money. You can break down this to even smaller pieces, but those few pieces that we are sharing with you are some of the key ones that you need to consider. Once you initiate a project, you will need help to build a team. This team needs to have roles and tasks in order to achieve the bigger goal of the project with a beginning and an end. Normally, in the NGO world, every project also is not with a beginning and an end and okay, it's done. Normally, every financing body or a donor, they would like you to report, to have a really exhaustive report with explanation and with proof that you did what you did and it achieved its goals. And also in the best case scenario, you should always think in the future. If you always put in your projects that your project is going to solve a problem not only with this little time, but it will also be solved for the future after the project, then that would be a great way to start with. If you want to find out more guidance about how to start your organization, what is a project, or really some kind of coaching and mentoring, you could always look in your local area. As we covered the previous topics, you have an action plan. And what's next? Yes, you need to start doing it. So you take action based on your plan, based on your smaller goals within the bigger goal and your vision. And your vision is going to be the fuel to keep you going. Of course, it's going to be sometimes bumpy ride, but once you have a clear vision, you would be enthusiastic and you will follow it no matter what. Once you do these steps and you have everything and you start acting on it, what is coming to give you a feedback is the results. And this is very beautiful model because you can apply it from anything from planning your vacation or planning your master degree thesis or planning a bigger project and the initiation of your own business or a non-profit organization. Because once you follow the steps in the order that we presented to you in this way, starting from reality check, sooner or later, once you take your actions, you will have results. And the results are a great way to double check if you're on track. The results of what you do is the feedback that will let you know whether you're on track or you need to take some corrective actions. Let's assume fast forward. You had an idea, you had an inspiration, you got some experience, you have some contacts, you made your homework, you created some action plan and some steps, and you are working on it and you are getting results. Your organization is established, you have several friends or some people who want to support you, and maybe you just discovered an opportunity to write a project to ask for grant to realize your bigger goals. So you have all of this and there is an opportunity to write a project. Great! Writing a project is not an easy task, but it can be very beneficial. And there are several challenges there to keep you on track. Those of you who have graduated a bachelor or master degree or any other school where you had to write a bigger thesis will know what I'm talking about. Once you need to sit down and work on a computer for several days in a row, then you will notice that sometimes self-motivation is a very important thing to develop. Also, you need to focus and do your task well, because you are competing with other like-minded organizations and different businesses that are also wanting to get financing. So you need to do your task well in order to get maximum points and to give yourself the chance to get your project financed. In my opinion and my experience, project writing is a very interesting and creative task. Some people think it's a little bit boring or something like that, but no, I assure you that project writing is extremely creative task. So those of you who want to express themselves creatively, maybe your area of work in an organization could be project writing. Why? I tell you, the creative part of project writing is that you need to conceptualize both in your mind and on paper a reality that doesn't exist, a better future, a beginning and an end of your project where you start with limited resources, time and people, and then you achieve bigger goals that will serve not only your organization but also the local community, let's say. In that sense, project writing is a way to imagine multidimensional universe of what is possible to be done, in what ways, how fast, and what will be the cost of it.